Hello students, today we would be talking about the very first chapter, that is reproduction in organisms. When I say reproduction, what does it mean? It means reproduce, an individual producing its own kind or offsprings like its own self, अपने जैसे produce करना, that is what is reproduction. When we say reproduction, it is of two types, the asexual reproduction and the sexual reproduction. What is the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction involves a single parent, whereas sexual reproduction involves two parents. Asexual, generally the cell division involved is mitosis, whereas in sexual it is meiosis. In asexual reproduction, there is no formation or fusion of the gametes to form the zygote, whereas in sexual there is formation of the gamete and fusion to form the zygote. The offsprings or the young ones produced in asexual reproduction are generally referred as clones. Now you may get a question why they are called clones. So they are called clones because they are morphologically and genetically similar to the parent, because only single parent is involved. So they are morphologically and genetically similar to the parent, and thus they are known as the clones. When we talk about asexual reproduction, what are the different asexual reproduction involved in animals? So we'll start with the very first one, binary fission. Binary fission में क्या होता है कि the parent cell divides into two equal halves. It occurs in amoeba, it occurs in protozoans, other protozoans like paramecium, amoeba. Then we talk about multiple fission. Multiple fission means one parent cell dividing into too many daughter nuclei occurring in plasmodium. In amoeba, here we need to note that amoeba undergoes multiple fission under unfavorable conditions. Then is the budding. In budding, for example in hydra, a small bud would arise from the parent, and then this bud would detach and give rise to new individual. Then coming to regeneration, regeneration is when the parent cell divide into number of, or parent body divides into number of pieces, and each piece grows into a new individual. For example, in hydra, in planaria, in echinoderms, we can see or observe regeneration. Fragmentation is when the filament becomes mature, breaks into pieces, and each piece grows into a new individual. For example, you can see it in Spirogyra. Then gemmules. Gemmules are mass of tissue which is enclosed or enveloped and helps to produce new individual. For example, in sponges. Beside that, we also talk about spores. Spores occur in lower group of animals like in fungus, in algae. Conidia, you must have studied that in penicillium, the hyphae would develop spores at the end which are known as the conidia. For example, in penicillin and many more fungus, we can see conidia. Conidia are non-flagellate, non-motile spores. Zoospores are flagellate, they are motile, they are generally seen in algae, they are also seen in some fungus like albugo. You can give example of Chlamydomonas in algae. Then these are the various forms we discussed of asexual reproduction. Now, if we talk about asexual reproduction in plants, then it is known as the vegetative propagation. जब plants में हम asexual reproduction की बात करते हैं, तब हम उसे vegetative propagation बोलते हैं, और ये vegetative propagation natural भी हो सकता है and man made, या we can do it artificially as well. So it can be natural, it can be artificial. We'll discuss first the natural ways, then we would discuss the artificial. जब natural की बात करते हैं, natural मतलब root से, stem से, leaf से जब plant develop हो रहा है, तब उसे हम natural way बोलते हैं. For example, root may have certain buds which are known as the slip, and they would give rise to stem upward and adventitious root develop downward. These slips helps to develop into new plants. For example, in Dahlia, in guava, in sweet potato, in yam, in Tinospora, these are all various examples where the root reproduces naturally vegetative reproduction, natural vegetative reproduction होता है root में. When we are studying about stem, we divide it into 3 categories: underground stem, subaerial stem and aerial stem. Underground stem में further हम division करते हैं rhizome, bulb and tuber. When I say rhizome, you must have studied in class 11th. Rhizome of ginger, it has scaly leaves. Buds may arise which give rise to adventitious root down and a plant start to develop. This is what is rhizome, and these are the scale leaves. Rhizome of ginger, of banana, of turmeric, of lotus. These are all examples of rhizome, where the plant or the new plant develops from the underground structure of the stem. Bulb. In bulb, we give example, best example is onion, where the stem is reduced to a disc-like structure and the roots develop from here, adventitious roots, and it has fleshy leaves and helps in vegetative propagation. For example, lily in garlic, in onion. Then tuber of potato. We have studied the tuber have small structures which are known as the eye. On each eye would develop a bud which would give rise to adventitious roots and plant a new plant. So these are the modified underground stems. Now we come to the subaerial stems. We talked about sucker. In sucker, the plants grow underground and obliquely the stem would come up. And at the nodes you can see the roots developing. In mint, in chrysanthemum, the sucker is present. Runner is when it goes parallel to the ground and at each node the roots would develop. Runner of grass, runner of oxalates, offset. Offset is 1 internode long, generally seen in aquatic plants. For example, the offset of pistia, offset of ecornia. Ecornia, you also get a question that it is known as the terror of Bengal. अब इसे terror of Bengal क्यों बोलते हैं? पहली चीज, ये vegetatively grow करता है और vegetatively grow करता है तो rapidly it has grown and covered the water. So it is known as terror of Bengal. And what does it do is it drains the water of the oxygen. Oxygen drain कर लेता है, खींच लेता है water से and thus kills the aquatic life. So it grows terribly in a very fast manner over the water. Vegetatively as it is growing, it drains the oxygen and kills the aquatic life. That is why it is known as the terror of Bengal. And it is thus an invasive weed as well. तो आपको क्वेश्चन अगर आता है why it is called terror of Bengal or why it is an invasive weed, तो आपको यही पूरी चीजें लिखनी है. ठीक है, अब हम आ जाते हैं एरियल स्टेम्स पे. तो एरियल में हम बात करते हैं कैक्टस की, जिसको हम ओपनशिया भी बोलते हैं, डेजर्ट प्लांट. तो अगर इसका एक पीस कट होके नीचे गिर जाता है, the aerial part of the stem falls down to the soil, it will develop roots and it will grow into a new individual. So aerial you can give example of opuntia. So we talked about the stem showing vegetative reproduction, in which we talked about rhizome, bulb, tuber, sucker, runner, offset and of course the aerial stem cactus. Now talking about leaf, leaf भी vegetative propagation में help करता है, जैसे ब्रायोफाइलम में हमने जूनियर क्लासेस में पढ़ा था कि ब्रायोफाइलम की जो लीफ होती है उसकी नॉचेस पे बड्स डेवलप हो जाती हैं, एडवेंटेशियस बड्स, एंड दे गिव राइज टू द न्यू प्लांट. एंड व्हेन दिस लीफ वुड फॉल डाउन, this bud comes in contact with the soil, it develops root and grows into a new plant. Similarly, we can see in begonia, streptocarpus. One thing you keep in mind, this is something important. Kalanchoe, only the leaf blade would develop into a new individual, helps to develop a new plant. Okay, coming to fleshy buds, that is bulbils. A fleshy bud may develop, which is known as the bulbil. In plants like agave, yam, oxalis, जब हम अगेव की बात कर रहे हैं तो ये बड कहाँ पे डेवलप हो रही है, नियर टू द फ्लावर। याम की बात कर रहे हैं तो नियर टू द लीफ एक्सल। ऑक्सैलिस में दिस बड डेवलप नियर टू द रूट। ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, याद रखनी है हमें, कहाँ पे डेवलप हो रही है बड। अब अगर हम एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स की बात करते हैं तो एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स में ये अगर बुलबिल्स डेवलप होते हैं तो उनको हम एक अलग टर्म बोलते हैं, हम बोलते हैं टूरियॉन्स। फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन यूट्रिकुलेरिया दीज टूरियॉन्स कैन बी सीन। So students, we have talked about asexual reproduction and we have talked about its various types. We talked about difference between asexual and sexual. And vegetative reproduction, that is asexual in plants, we divided into two, natural and artificial. हमने natural की बात कर ली है, अब हम artificial की बात करेंगे. Finished with the natural vegetative reproduction. One more thing, a term is used, vegetative propagules. So what are vegetative propagules? अभी जो भी हमने बात की rhizome की, bulb की, tuber की, which are capable of giving rise to new plant, they are the vegetative propagules. Okay, now we'll be talking about the artificial vegetative reproduction in the plant. We divided into different categories. Cutting मतलब a small portion of stem is cut and it is planted, it will grow into a new individual. For example, rose में हम बात करते हैं, croton में, money plant में अगर एक छोटा portion हम stem का cut करते हैं जिसमें nodes हैं, it will develop into a new individual. Cutting, stem cutting भी हो सकती है, root cutting भी हो सकती है. जैसे lemon में, tamarind में अगर हम बात करें तो root cutting is used, whereas in sugarcane, rose and crotons the stem cuttings are being used. Then is layering. layering में क्या करते हैं कि अगर ये एक प्लांट है तो उसकी जो लोअर ब्रांच होती है, द ब्रांच विच इज नियर टू द ग्राउंड, इट इज पुल्ड एंड इट इज buried under the soil. The portion which is having the node will develop roots and aerial part and then it is cut off from the main stem. So that is what is layering. layering किस में देखने को मिलती है, किस में हम कर सकते हैं? आर्टिफिशियली ऑरेंज में, जैस्मिन में, लीची में, रसबेरी में, स्ट्रॉबेरी में, इन सब में लेयरिंग की जा सकती है. लेयरिंग जो होती है दो तरह की होती है, ग्राउंड लेयरिंग होती है और एयर लेयरिंग, और जिसको हम गूटी भी बोलते हैं. ग्राउंड लेयरिंग इज दिस वन कि ब्रांच नियर टू द ग्राउंड है, हमने उसे पुल करके और सॉइल में दबा दिया है टिल इट डेवलप्स रूट्स एंड बिकम्स अ न्यू प्लांट. इट इज कट फ्रॉम द मेन प्लांट. बट व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एयर लेयरिंग और गूटिंग, व्हाट इज डन इज जो मेन स्टेम होती है उसमें से एक रिंग ऑफ बार्क हम रिमूव कर देते हैं और ये जहाँ से हमने रिमूव किया है वहाँ पे हम क्ले, काउडंग, हे, कॉटन, वाटर मॉइस्ट करके और इसको अच्छे से पॉलीथीन से इसको हम बांध देते हैं और ये जो पोर्शन जो हमने रैप किया है वी कॉल इट एज बूटी एंड इनसाइड दिस द रूट्स वुड डेवलप. This is mainly done in plants where the branch is not near to the ground. Then we come to the grafting. Grafting में क्या होता है, एक main plant होता है and a stem of another plant is grafted on the main plant. So the main one is known as the stalk, जिसके ऊपर हम graft रख रहे हैं वो stalk है और जो graft हम implant कर रहे हैं वो cycon है और इन दोनों को अच्छे से wax या clay लगा के और फिर बांध दिया जाता है till the tissues become one. For example, in rubber, in rose, in mango, guava, apple, all these varieties where grafting is being done. अब यहाँ पे जो हम स्टॉक चूज करते हैं मेनली हम वाइल्ड प्लांट लेते हैं विच इज मोर डिजीज रेजिस्टेंट एंड साइकिन विच इज हैविंग सम अदर बेटर क्वालिटी एंड इट इज इम्प्लांटेड ओवर द स्टॉक. देन अनदर आर्टिफिशियल इज द टिश्यू कल्चर और माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन. टिश्यू कल्चर में क्या करते हैं कि कुछ सेल्स आइसोलेट करते हैं, मेनली द मेरिस्मेटिक टिश्यू विच आर डिवॉइड ऑफ द डिजीजेस एंड इन सेल्स को हम न्यूट्रिटिव मीडियम पे ग्रो करते हैं टिल दे डेवलप अ ग्रुप ऑफ सेल्स विच आर नोन एज द कैलस एंड देन अगेन ट्रांसफर टू अनदर न्यूट्रिटिव मीडियम हैविंग वेरियस हार्मोन्स and then they develop into small plantlets and then these plantlets are transferred to the soil. So that is what is tissue culture. So these are all artificial ways of vegetative reproduction in plant. So today we have discussed the first part of the chapter where we talked about asexual, sexual reproduction and we talked about various kinds of asexual reproduction. In the second part of this chapter, I will cover the rest of the chapter. So children, लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब। और अगर आपको कोई भी इसमें प्रॉब्लम हो तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके लिख सकते हैं। और अगर कोई पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक है जो आप पढ़ना चाहते हैं वो भी आप मुझे लिखकर सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं, सो दैट आई कैन टीच दैट बिफोर टीचिंग द सेकेंड चैप्टर। अगर आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पढ़ना है तो वो भी आप सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।